Now, UCLA's quarterback Brett Hundley flirted with the idea of coming out last year entering the NFL draft, so let's break down his game and see if he made the right decision by coming back.
The one thing you can't question about Brett Hundley is his toughness. Many times throughout the course of a ball game, quarterbacks will have to stare in the face of pressure and make a tough throw. Here versus Stanford, you'll see 3 examples of Hundley doing just that. What this does is show the staff and your teammates that you're willing to do whatever it takes to get the job done. And Stanford laid some great shots on Hundley all day long. Each and every time he was able to bounce right back up and keep it moving. And in my opinion, this is a critical trait for a quarterback to have. There is a difference between being mobile and being able to escape, and Brett Hundley's escapability is top notch. And here are 2 third-down plays where Hundley was able to escape the first wave of pressure to convert. UCLA's offensive line struggled in this game versus the Cardinal defense, and Hundley was able to overcome a lot of the protection breakdowns. Now, the main difference between Hundley being able to escape and other guys that can quote-unquote escape is that he plays with control and balance, and those 2 attributes right there allow him to stop, start, dip, and duck past defenders to get positive yards. Now, here's where Hundley has to improve. He has to be able to see the field a lot better. At this point, he's leaving too many big plays on the field. And here's one example on 3rd down early in the first quarter. I'm going to let it run, and you can see it's 3rd and 6, and Hundley chooses the flare route by the running back in the backfield, which falls incomplete. But let's look at it again. Let's freeze it right here. Stanford is in cover 1 with the free safety shaded to the short side of the field where the back was offset. And you could tell this was a predetermined decision by Hundley, so let's run it. Okay, freeze. Now look at what was clearing in the slot at the top. He had the over route breaking open, as a free safety would have been too far to get there based off his pre-snap alignment. This is one of many times this happened in this ball game, and from the end zone cam, you'll see the space he had to work with to place the football. Now here's another example. Pre-snap, Stanford is in a cover 2 man look, and Hundley evades a little pressure by stepping up and has time to throw. Now let's stop it. The ball should have been thrown already. He actually has 2 options on this play. One, at the top of the screen, the receiver is breaking open on the in route with room to run because of the safety's back being turned. And 2, the crosser at the 42-yard line that's staring him right in the face, that's also entering a huge passing window. Okay, let's run it. Hundley is late with the throw, and it results in an incompletion. The anticipation has to be better, and the decision-making has to speed up if he wants to make these big strides this year. And here he starts right, comes back left, and frees it. He sees the over route but doesn't pull the trigger. That football has to come out right there. That's a chunk play that was missed. And finally, this is a prime example of what not scanning the field can lead to. It's 3rd and 7. UCLA is down 10-3 in the 3rd quarter, and Stanford is in a pre-snap cover 2 man look, and UCLA has a great play call right at the bottom of the screen. Freeze it. The outside receiver runs the stop route while the slot runs the takeoff, and now Hundley is looking here at the cover receiver as opposed to down here at the bottom, where the receiver not only has a step but has more than enough space for Hundley to put the football. Let's run it. Hundley decides to go all the way across the field, and it gets picked off, and the defensive back brings it back for a touchdown. Now let's spin it back to the positive side. Despite having a rough day, you have to like the fact that Hundley has a very short memory. This guy plays with confidence and is able to shake off bad mistakes and move forward. You see him bouncing back on this drive following the pick 6, making good decision after good decision, good throw after good throw, and ultimately leading the Bruins down the field for a touchdown. That's how you answer, that's how you respond, and that's also saying a lot about the heart of Brett Hundley. So in conclusion, Brett Hundley made a wise decision to return to UCLA for another season. He has the intangibles that you look for at the position. It's the tangible things that need a little work, and in my opinion, that'll come in time as he plays a little bit more this season. But I do believe he'll make the necessary strides this year and have UCLA in the hunt for a Pac-12 title.